Hey Nick, this is John West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Hannah the other day, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 things that you could do to potentially increase your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. Your site is performing pretty well. Love the social media icons here. Better Business Bureau, that's pretty cool. You got your navigation, you got your click to call. You got your form submit, so a lot of good things here at the top in terms of converting and branding. So that's pretty good. Looking through your site, it looks like you guys have a few of your location pages filled out, not all, or completed, not all of them. Completing all these things would definitely add potentially more keywords to rank for, right? So the more location pages you have, the better off you would be. The one thing, looking at your homepage specifically, and obviously this goes through for all your entire site, all your service pages, and all your location pages, is to add more content to your site. So typically what you're looking for is you want content that has a lot of buyer intent keywords through it. And the reason why you want those is because, when it's one thing to be found for your own name. It's another thing when you're being found for random stuff like roofing company, Knoxville, Tennessee, right? That would be, maybe I would have that as a heading. I might have that throughout my content. I might even save an image as that. So instead of this image being saved as, let's see what it's saved as, innovative roofing and siding, before and after, I would have it saved as roofing companies Knoxville, and then maybe like roof repair Knoxville or roof installation Knoxville or something like that. So Google, when they crawl your site, they see that you have those keywords verbatim within your content. So pretty important to have keywords throughout. The more content you have, the more keywords you can be found for. And it also is a ranking factor in Google. So the more content you have, the more likely you are to rank and quicker. So content's super important. That would be my first tip. Not just on this page, but throughout your site, just add content. My second tip would be to put yourself in a position to get traffic from a variety of different sources. And what I mean by that is, if somebody's searching for roofing company Knoxville, Tennessee, there's many ways in which people can convert here, right? The first is they could, use the local ads, and these are a great tool for both consumer and business owner alike. Like for you guys, they convert at a pretty high rate. So anytime you get a message or a phone call from Google, local ads, Google guaranteed, it generally, our data shows that they close at a pretty high rate, versus Google ads, which are usually under here above the Google business profiles, and they generally are more pliable. You can fill out more information. You can do a lot more with Google ads, but they typically run at a much lower percentage conversion rate because they are seen much more often. There's more impressions, but they do close at a much lower rate. And then your Google business profile, which you guys are number 2, so that's good. Ways that you can overtake this first person and get to number 1. You want to add images that are saved as keywords and geotagged. So, add images that are saved as roofing company Knoxville, Tennessee, and they're geotagged somewhere within the area. You want to post regularly from your Google business profile. You want to make sure your information is filled out completely and accurately. You want to add reviews as much as possible, as many 5-star reviews as you can. And then you want to continue to add your information, your name, your phone number, your address, in as many directories that have to do with roofing or construction or whatever as much as you can. and that should help get you boosted up to that #1 spot. So and these are pretty useful tools because they can get up to 40% of the traffic. So this particular keyword, 500 searches a month, you're looking at 200 that are going to these top 3. So you're probably getting a decent amount of volume from just your Google business profile being in that #2 spot. And then last but not least, organically, which you're doing a very good job organically, but there's definitely room for improvement. Usually with roofing companies, you want to be in the 20s, 30s, 40s, so you're kind of on the low end. You'd like to see a 1-to-1 ratio. You do have quite a few referring domains that are sending links to your site. They're just not as powerful potentially as they can be, but you are ranking for a lot of keywords and you are getting a lot of traffic. So there's a lot of good things you're doing, and I wouldn't obviously do too much because if it's not broke, don't fix it. But there are a few ways in which you can potentially increase your traffic and increase your standing in Google, and potentially make more money. So with that, I hope I've been helpful. I hope I've been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, concerns, comments. I would love to get your feedback on this video. So with that, have a great day and God bless.